What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another video. And I'm Dark MAGA right now, you guys. I had to put the Dark MAGA hat on because we're gonna try to make America healthy again. And this is kind of personal for me. Um they have found that a substance called BPA is linked to causing autism and ADHD. Now, if you guys are first time viewers or maybe you don't view me so often, I am a conservative. I make no I don't try to deceive anyone. I am biased in that regard, okay? I like for conservatism to win out because I believe in it. If I didn't believe in it, then I wouldn't be a conservative, would I? Now, I try to be as objective as possible, but I lay bare my biases, my possible lack of objectivity. Here, I honestly I can't be objective at all because my kid has something called apraxia, which affects a super small amount of people. I think it's like 0.5% of uh of people get autism. I'm sorry, not autism, apraxia. So, and usually when you're apraxic, it also comes with autism. The thing is, we don't. My daughter's about to be 8. We don't know if she's autistic or not, because if she is autistic, then she's very high functioning, and it's just the apraxia that's making her kind of feel autistic. But the problem is that it's very, very super rare. It's like, again, another 0.5% chance of being apraxic without the autism of any kind. So, and then on top of that, my kid has ADHD, but I have ADHD. Like sometimes I don't know. I worry that I'm, shaking my leg under the screen cap, right? And I'm hoping that you guys can't see me, but it is what it is. So yeah, you guys. So my kid has ADHD like a mother, though. I mean, so bad, so bad. My ADHD is okay. It's not the great. It's not the best. It's not that worst either. Um, but my wife is kind of nah. She's probably a little bit better than me, even. Uh, I don't know. It depends, I guess. But we both have ADHD, so of course we were told that ADHD is very dominant as a trait. So we were told that my daughter Lala was gonna get ADHD, which she did. She got diagnosed with ADHD, apraxia, and the autism is like we said up in the air. We just have no idea, dude, because everything costs money. And these specialists, man, they charge an arm and a leg. That's why I'm hoping that RFK Jr. keeps his promise and really does make America healthy again by making healthcare affordable and by making sure that these drugs are not killing us. We're going to get to this article now, but before you do, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that stuff really helps out the channel. We'd love to grow. We'd love to, have more viewers and more flock members, right? The flock is for life. And, we'd just love to have you with us. The air is for everyone. Now, it says BPA linked to autism, ADHD. This is how to help the body detox the chemical. Natural remedies such as folate, probiotics, and sweating may help eliminate this ubiquitous toxin. Not good, dude. Not good. A recent study revealed the direct link between the chemical bisphenol A, I guess is the way to pronounce that, right? Which is BPA, and two of the most prevalent childhood disorders, autism and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Oh, it's called that now? Whatever. They changed, the acronym stayed the same letters, but they changed the meaning, apparently. Uh, the body's ability to detoxify BPA, a chemical present in countless everyday plastic items, was reduced in children with these conditions, according to a recent study published in +1. I guess that's how you pronounce it. It's funny that they say that because I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but did you guys ever hear of what I thought was like an urban legend, like a myth or whatever, that if you kept your plastic bottle of whatever plastic bottle, you know, if it was a water bottle, a Coke bottle, whatever, and it had liquid in it, and if you left it in your car too long to throw it away because the plastic would melt or whatever, and you'd be ingesting plastic. Have you guys ever heard of that urban legend? Let me know down below in the comments section. Or is Miami just crazy? It is crazy hot too, though. But you know what? Sometimes it's hotter here than in Miami, and I'm in, like I said, like I always say, I'm in Central Florida. So in Central Florida, how is it hotter farther away from the equator? Like, make it make sense, people. I don't get it. You know, especially if you go into like one of the parks, like Universal or Disney, where it has tons and tons and tons of vegetation, that the humidity smacks the hell out of you even worse. Because we're in Florida again, there is humidity, but it's crazy, you guys. It's crazy. While avoiding BPA entirely is nearly impossible, jeez. Emerging science suggests that people can maximize their natural detoxification processes in several ways. It may even be as simple as making basic dietary choices and sweating through sauna use. Bro, if I had a sauna, I'd be using it right now. It would be a video from the sauna. And I wouldn't even be able to freaking see anything with these dark glasses, probably. BPA has been widely used since the 1950s to manufacture plastics and consumer goods. In 1993, scientists discovered that BPA was leaching from polycarbonate flasks and showing estrogenic effects, acting similarly to the female sex hormone estrogen. They also found that BPA was very potent in speeding the growth of breast cancer cells. Damn, dude. Again, full disclosure, now my bias is getting even worse because now not only did they maybe privately hurt my kid or whatever, but now my mother died from breast cancer. You know, maybe if it wasn't for this too, you know, all this BPA stuff. It's crazy, dude. But, you know, I'm not the type of person to linger on that. I'm the type of person that goes, okay, you got a problem. All right, well, let's figure out how to fix it. You know, that's typically me, which drives me insane, by the way, because I'm an insane planner and I'm a perfectionist. So it gets bad. It says further research has revealed BPA's damaging effects on the neurological, reproductive, cardiovascular, endocrine, and immune systems. Good Lord. And why do we have it? Like, why do we use this thing? A 2008 study found BPA in nearly 93% of the 2,517 participants tested, with higher concentrations than younger participants. A 2020 European research initiative measuring BPA, as well as similar substitutes, in 2,756 adults across 11 countries, found that 92% had concentrations exceeding a newly updated tolerable daily intake. And you know what? I bet you that tolerable daily intake, I bet you that is manipulated AF, as you know, by the companies that are, you know, standing to lose money and power and influence if they take away the BPA, and they have to, you know, go all glass or what have you, make everything more expensive. But would the consumers want that? Would they rather just say the hell with it? Because my wife and I are funny. Like I would like to live to be 90. I used to, anyways. I used to say I want to live to like 90 or 95, right? And then my grandmother's 98 currently, and she kind of raised me. She was, you know, my mother for all intents and purposes, and she is not doing well mentally. Physically, she's amazing. Like, seriously, she's in great shape. A little underweight, but she's in great shape. She's strong. She can lift up 45 pounds. How do I know that? Because she literally, lifts up those 5 gallon water jugs by herself. And yeah, I know I'm a douche. No, it's a she literally makes me let her do it. And what am I gonna do? Just physically restrain her and be like, no, no, I'm not getting into that because I don't want to then hurt my grandmother. The point is, it's kind of changed my perspective, and I don't want to be physically there but mentally not there. Cause when you start thinking of your mental state and your personality and your values and your principles and etc etc, that kind of gets to your soul, doesn't it? And maybe your brain is your soul for all we know, because we don't know what a soul is, right? So maybe when we speak of souls, it's not like some, or fire in us, or maybe it is. Maybe it's like the flame imperishable from Lord of the Rings. The point is, if I'm gonna be here in body and not in mind, I think now my opinion has changed, and I don't really want to live that long. But like I said, I used to want to live long. My wife was like, "Nah, hell no, I don't want to live that long. I want to live the way I want to live. If I want to, drink soda or drink whatever, I want to drink it. If I want to eat this and that, I want to eat it." And that's the way she is. Me, I am mostly the same way, except then I'll fret about the health consequences. Not enough to change my life. Ain't that a bitch? But anyways, that's why I was saying, are Americans gonna say, fuck it? I'll take the hit that maybe I'll get breast cancer, or maybe I'll get whatever, autism, or maybe my kid will get autism, because that's the only way I can afford soda or water or whatever else that comes in these plastic containers that contain. And that has to be a big way of how we're getting it. It has to be. As recently as September, the Plus One study tested the efficiency of a BPA detoxification process called glucuronidation. 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 Dude, the word is so much bigger, and it has so many syllables. For English, because if this was Japanese, 5 syllables is like nothing. But yeah, that's crazy. So it's called glucuronidation, and it found in children with autism, children with ADHD, and control subjects. Um, okay. So I apologize. So it tested the efficiency of this detoxification process on kids with autism, children with ADHD, and control subjects, and then apparently doesn't say anything else. Doesn't say what it found. That's whack. An earlier 2015 study linked decreased BPA detoxification to autism. The Plus One study found that detoxification was reduced by 11% in the autism group and 17% in the ADHD group. The authors concluded that impaired detoxification is a plausible mechanism for both disorders. Dude, I know that a lot of you guys are like, "Oh, it's the Epic Times. That's a propaganda newspaper." I like it. I know it leans right, but it gets it right. They always fact check their sources. They've never been caught making up a story. They've never been caught with crazy headlines that were not you know that did not make sense, or were just hyper partisan, etc etc. Like the learned, no, the austere scholar murdered when they killed that terrorist. Good lord. But anyways, so says, are alternatives better despite BPA free labels? Replacements such as bisphenol 5, no, I'm sorry, bisphenol S, don't get old, guys, don't get old. Bisphenol S, which is BPS, and bisphenol B, which is BPB, may have similarly harmful properties. Emerging research shows that BPS can also disrupt endocrine function and cause chromosomal abnormalities. Jeez. A review published in 2020 in the journal Environment International revealed a concerning pattern regarding BPS. It can damage the nervous system, create oxidative stress, and increase the risk of developing brain disorders. So it's like BPA is horrible, and we got these alternatives, and they might be even worse. You want to take? What do you want to do? And then it says, I guess here, is BPA free even possible? Environmental and consumer advocates have called for clamping down on BPA proliferation with some success. Restrictions vary by country and jurisdiction. Some have implemented limitations on the use of BPA, particularly in products that come into contact with food and beverages. However, it may be unavoidable as it's so prevalent in the manufacturing environment. BPA is ubiquitous in almost every aspect of daily life. It's found in building materials, drinking bottles, food containers, electronics, pipes, flooring, receipts, and clothes. It has also been detected in rivers, drinking water, soil, and air. That's a downer. Isn't that kind of a black pill, you guys? Like, no matter what you're going to do, you're going to get BPA. And it's going to lead to maybe something else. So we're better off, like, running around naked, just spearfishing all day? I don't get it. And you can't really... And the spearfishing that you're going to do, you need to use a specific type of metal, or else you might be screwing yourself. Gee. It says BPA's harmful effects on fetal development are particularly concerning, according to Kara Fitzgerald, a functional medicine physician with a doctorate in naturopathic medicines. She cited studies by Janine LaSalle, a pioneering researcher in the field of epigenetics, and Randy Girdle, a renowned researcher in the field of epigenetics and genomic imprinting, showing adequate folate protected against BPA-linked autism, while guanosine, a flavonoid found in foods such as soybeans, fava beans, miso, alfalfa, and broccoli, all that nasty stuff that I'm sorry, I don't like at all. I know, I'm awful. But I don't like soybeans, fava beans, miso, alfalfa, and broccoli. Ugh. And that's another reason why I'm going to die young, you guys, because, well, not young, that's a little late for that, but... Sorry, I make myself laugh. You gotta make yourself laugh, right? As it says, and methyl donor nutrients, which include folic acid, the synthetic form of folate, reversed BPA's damage. Really? Folate is found in dark green leafy vegetables and beans, fresh fruits, livers, whole grains, eggs, and fortified foods. Clearly, we need to avoid exposure where possible, but we also need to take heart that we do have some tools to counter the negative effects. Doctor, right? Fitzgerald told the Epic Times. I don't know why they put Miss Fitzgerald if she's literally a functional medicine physician with a doctorate and everything. I don't get it. Give her flowers, bro. Doctor. And then she published a list here of best foods. Jeez. And then here, possible ways to mitigate BPA, bro. Stay away from rats, apparently. Oh man, just crazy. But you're gonna get it. Is basically what they're saying. You're gonna get it. Absolutely insane. Something I've never heard of, and now I'm worried about. Jeez, what a bitch. Ignorance is bliss, guys. Ignorance is bliss. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you for hanging out with me here, so long. It's been almost 20 minutes. By the time I'm done with my spiel, it will be 20 minutes. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please consider doing so. We really would love to have you be a member of the Flock fam. So come join us, guys. For the rest of you guys, well, for everyone really, I'd like to, thank you for hanging out. Stay safe and stay based.